Hi there. Agriculture is vital to the economy of South Africa, and the citrus industry plays a big role in this, bringing in hundreds of millions of rand every year. With a global increase in the concern for the harmful effects of chemical pesticides, there's been a shift in demand towards products that have been produced with as little of these chemicals as possible. At the same time, however, phytosanitary regulations applying to the exports and imports of agricultural products are becoming more and more stringent. A fine balance needs to be struck between limiting the use of synthetic chemical pesticides while continuing to control pest species in citrus. Over the last few decades, a small part of the citrus industry has turned to organic farming methods. It may be that many of you watching this have a certain narrative in your mind when it comes to the comparison of organic versus conventional farming. In reality, the comparison is much less black and white, with a wide variety of potential approaches to both farming practices. Scientific-based research is therefore imperative to uncovering the values of both farming practices. The false codling moth is one of the most economically detrimental pests in South Africa. Citrus packhouses have reported a lower infestation of false codling moth in the fruit from organic farms compared to their conventional counterparts. One might assume more pesticides means less natural enemies and therefore increased pest numbers. As literature on false codling moth has shown, however, there could be many other factors at play. Differences in fruit nutritional composition and physical characteristics, as well as orchard sanitation, for example, can have a profound impact on fruit infestation. This study endeavors to assess the reasons behind the reported differences using an ecological approach. Organic and conventional citrus orchards in close proximity to one another have been chosen to compare a variety of factors. Firstly, the actual numbers of moths are being monitored in the orchards. Alongside this, the natural enemies of the false codling moth are being compared, namely egg and larval parasitoids, soil pathogens, and general predators. Fruit's chemical and physical characteristics are being compared, as well as the susceptibility of the fruit to infestation and the oviposition preference of the moth. Finally, farm management practices including orchard sanitation, irrigation, and pesticide regimes will be examined. Although this study is still underway, an interesting finding includes differences in nutritional composition. Magnesium, which is an important nutrient for moth larval development, is higher in conventionally farmed fruit. Numbers of predatory rove beetles and ants also appear to be higher in organic orchards. In closing, furthering our knowledge of pest ecology in agriculture is highly important for the sustainable future of our agricultural ecosystems.